There we go. Alright, let's see if I can get set up. Matt was supposed to be here. Alright, let's see if I can get set up. Matt was supposed to be here. Alright, let's see if I can get set up. Matt was supposed to be here. Alright, let's see if I can get set up. Matt was... Ooh, there we go. See if I can kind of get rigged a little bit, kind of get things going. So with Matt not here, this will be a bit of a challenge to cut. I won't be able to zoom in too easily, although I kind of have stuff set up, so I should be able to show you guys what's going on and what I have. Who do we have on here? So I got 3. I should have 2 people on. Hang out a little bit until we get see if anybody else joins in. If not, then we'll get cutting. We've got about 4 minutes before the live stream was supposed to go up anyway. Hey, what's going on, Carolina Hunting? Welcome. Looks like you're the first one to chime in here. Here shortly, and then once Matt gets here, he'll be able to take over the phone. But for now, I kind of just have it set up on a little tripod rather. Hey, Rick, you got it. You made it. Welcome. That's cool. I'm glad you're going to be able to see this. We got a couple clutches we're going to cut. On the cutting block, if you will, for today, and both of these clutches pipped early, but this is the first clutch. So this is clutch 8 for us. This is a cinnamon spider to an OD fire. We had 6 good eggs, no duds. So we have all 6. I have 2 out of this clutch that are starting to pip. So we figured they actually pipped out yesterday. So we'll take a look at what comes out of that clutch. And then this is clutch number 2 that we're going to do today. This is clutch 7. And they were like hours apart on the same day. This is a jigsaw, so Mojave pinstripe to the same OD Fire male. They were laid on 8-2, and this entire clutch has pipped, so they all cut through themselves. Unfortunately, we had 7 eggs initially, and then 2 of those were duds, so we ended up with 5 good eggs. So we will definitely get into those here in a minute. I know Rick had a couple clutches this year. Any more stuff from you, Rick? And how about yourself, Carolina? Are you guys able to produce stuff? What'd you guys produce this year, if you were breeding? Three of us, three people on watching, and Matt Thomas is pulling in now as we speak, so he'll be here shortly. I'll actually give him a few minutes, and that'll give us time to get some other people online here maybe, and we'll get to cutting. So he's running a little late, but that's all right. We'll get cutting here in a second. Clowns, Het for Desert Ghost. Damn, that's a nice clutch. That's a real good clutch, actually. So one of the other clutches I have coming behind these two is a pastel lesser yellow belly Het clown to a pastel clown male. So hopefully I'll hit some visuals with that. That'd be fantastic. Welcome for the balls. Good morning. It's 1 o'clock Eastern time where I'm at. And Matt's here. Or he's getting here. He's coming up the stairs as we speak. And then we're going to get right to cutting some eggs. Lavender pied, double het. Yeah, we're doing a lot of stuff. What's up, James? Yeah, we're doing a lot of that, the building stuff, making our hets. This coming season will be a lot of that building stuff as well, but hopefully we'll be able to get some decent visual stuff going too, just to better some of those odds. Hey Dana, welcome. Glad you're able to make it. Matt's walking in the door as we speak now, and then we'll get going. We'll start cutting. Yeah, no, I haven't started any pairings yet. We're probably gonna. I don't usually start until well after Tinley, so end of November, which is probably, I guess, why I'm so far behind. But typically November, December-ish is when I get going with all my pairings. So, well, I'll leave it kind of up to you guys. LKB, what's up, man? Welcome. So we have a Cinnamon Spider to the OD Fire clutch, and we have the Jigsaw to OD Fire clutch. It's up to you guys which ones you want to see first. James, that was put under deposit yesterday, that yellow belly pied. I do have the Enchi yellow belly pied female. What's up, Dan? Welcome. Good afternoon. Yeah, I just put it up, see what you guys want to see. Either OD Fire to Jigsaw or OD Fire to Cinnamon Spider. And then we'll get to cutting. Ball and Boas, welcome. All right, I'm going to pick here in a second.
Can't wait any longer.
Lynn Mass in the house. Whoop. Ah, that's cool. So you'll be familiar with Nahat. When I was in the Coast Guard, I was stationed in Boston, and we actually lived in Nahat for, oh God, the better part of probably just about 2 years.
They getting good volume.
Excellent, that's good to hear. OD Fire, yeah, both clutches are OD Fire. That was the boy. It was put to a Jigsaw Girl and a Cinnamon Spider Girl. Yeah, I mean, there's at that causeway, just that, like, what is it, a mile or whatever, on and off Nahant. Oh, really? I never did have time to go fishing out there. I scuba dive off the island once or twice.
Cinnamon Spider?
Cinnamon Spider is the first one up. All right, Cinny, here we go. All right, so this is the 6-egg clutch. You gonna drive or?
Yeah, do you want me to go ahead and take over?
It works. It works better that way.
How's your charge?
It's about 50, but there's the cord's long enough.
Alright.
Yeah. So these guys were actually due to hatch or be cut on Wednesday. So they started pipping yesterday, so they're considerably early. So
Here's the bruise. Well, I just came from the hospital, so I don't have anything. Actually, I was at the house grabbing rodents, but before that I was at the hospital with the wife.
Matt actually had his, well, he didn't have his second kid, but his wife had his second kid
Friday.
Yeah, Friday. So they're finishing up their stay. So I'm going to say Cinnamon Spider, possibly Fire or Orange Dream. Yeah, that head stamp, maybe that's a little bit remnant of the...
Yeah, of course, you're going to go hide as I zoom and get closer.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, everyone. Appreciate it.
What's up, ZTK? Welcome. Yeah, the bruise. Thank you. All right. So yeah, I mean, this is definitely Cinnamon and Spider. It's just a lot brighter and a lot less color than Mom was. So I'm going to say that there's some OD or Fire or both going on in there.
We are in Connecticut. ZTK wants a Fire OD female.
Yeah, we got, well, 11 odds or 11 chances to hit one.
Ooh, wow, look at that one. That one's got some good color.
Yeah.
No spider. Just
Yeah, it looks like Cinnamon. And if you kind of see that head, I don't know if you can see in all those bubbles, that head.
Yeah, it's a little lighter.
Yeah, it's not typical Cinnamon, so there's probably something else going on in that. And they seem to be kind of sharing, like the darker colors, the darker pigments seem to be similar. So I don't know if something's kind of going on with kind of both of them.
Yep. Somebody said, Ballin' Boas and Geckos saying that at some point we should do a co-ed video. Or co-ed. Co-video. Sorry. Lack of sleep. Because they, not too far from here.
Oh, really? Sweet. Yeah, we could definitely arrange that. Well, there's no pastel, but you can see that head right there. That's all blushed out. So, I don't know, was that Cinnamon Fire maybe does that? You can see the whole back is just all kind of blushed out.
Yeah. Go looking snake.
Yeah, I don't know, we'll see what it is. It's definitely Cinnamon something, though. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you got a little bit of a wobble.
Yeah,
But
I have
there's
a little
some-
bit of wobble.
There's
too.
a good blush, a lot of good blushing on that head, though.
37 baby boas. Nice.
Woo!
What was the pairing?
Yeah, see that head's nice too. That head almost makes me want to say Orange Dream Cinnamon.
Yeah,
There's just no head pattern on that at all. And yes, I do have the magic
scissors.
scissors. Oh, this is something different here. You can see, yeah.
There's some good orange there.
Yeah, some good color, some really aberrant patternings going on. And then again, look at that head. There's that head coming out right there.
Oh yeah.
That crazy blushed out head, similar to this one.
Look at that crazy pattern there on the side.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's amazing. Yeah, I don't think I have any other pied stuff coming this season. We have the clown,
I think that's
clutch,
it for pied.
and then banana het clown stuff. So yeah, that's
A Firemon. So fire cinnamon.
this one here.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's definitely got more that orangey, peachy color, salmon-like color to it. A lot of,
Little yolk still left in that one.
yeah,
Is it moving?
yeah, still
Okay.
moving. Like a spider.
It's crazy, like how most of them are ready to go, and then.
Yeah,
it's
and I'm
just-
sure these things will be crazy once they color up too. You know, once they come out of the eggs. A Colombian female to an albino call male.
Yeah, we're hoping this season or maybe next season we'll be doing
Spider.
our first boa breeding.
Fire spider. Yeah, I mean, I love the heads on, like these three, their heads are just like all,
That
like
really
all blanked out. Like there's nothing there.
Yep.
Which is kind of cool. I mean, it looks good. And then this one has definitely got some stuff going on in it. So, I mean, that I would say is probably at least a cinnamon spider fire. We'll see if there's any OD in there.
Sorry for the shaking, guys. It's like I had too much caffeine or something.
I guess that kind of happens when you've been up all night. Alright, we'll put this one aside. And we'll get into this Mojave Pinstripe OD Fire Clutch. There's only,
Like every single one of these are.
yeah, all of these have pipped. I mean, and there's no like peeling them apart. They just like
Yeah.
pop apart. Oh.
Must be
It's
something
it's
good.
at least a really nice orange dream.
Oh.
That's about as orange dream as you get right there.
Wow.
That's some pretty insane orange for orange dream.
Wow.
I don't see. It's definitely not Mojave in it. But that is a gorgeous, gorgeous orange dream right there.
Yeah, that thing is.
Yeah, there's no subtleness about that orange dream. That almost looks like. I mean, I've never hatched them before, but I look at that and how clean it is, how bright it is already. It's only going to get better when it sheds. That almost looks like a high intensity.
Yeah, that's a good looking OD right there.
Yep. Fire something. Well, I've not seen like a Mojave fire. Or I mean that could be an Orange Dream fire. I mean it's a little orangey on the sides.
And it's brighter than the fire that we produced from the
Thanks, Ballin.
the Xanthic clutch.
That's like that's definitely a combo. I think that may be an OD fire. I'm not sure. But that is ridiculous right there.
Oh yeah. Deal. Jigsaw OD fire. OD maybe?
Yeah, Mojave Orange Dream. You can see all the orange blushing. That just looks fantastic. Look at that.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that. That's phenomenal right there. So Mojave Orange Dream, possible fire with the look
the
at
white.
that. Look at that. That's insane right there. Oh. And a lot of this like bright yellow down the dorsal, this may be fire as well. So this may be a Mojave Orange Dream fire.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Jim's smirking over here.
It's not the whole deal, but
No, but definitely OD.
yeah, it looked pretty funky when I cut it. It's super clean. OD fire.
Yeah.
I don't really see the Mojave.
Oh, bring your head out a little further so we can see
This one?
that one there. See if we can see the stamp on its head.
Yeah. And this one just may be like a jigsaw. But you can see like a lot of people freak out about cutting veins and stuff when they go to cut eggs. But look, I mean, this guy here pipped on his own, and you can just see the amount of blood. He went right through a vein himself. So, I mean, that's, I don't know. I try not to, but like I don't lose myself if that happens. So yeah, and this looks like just a jigsaw, like a jigsaw. Head looks really clean though for a jigsaw. Yeah, no, that's
There's
not
something
a
in
normal
there.
jigsaw.
Yeah.
So
There's
that
something
looks
in
like probably a fire Mojave pin.
Yeah, you can't really tell with the head. But yeah, it is very clean. Boop. Looks different
Yeah,
than...
it's definitely all blown out on the sides. So, and again, I don't know if that's the fire doing that or if OD does that. I know Orange Dream tends to clean and stuff. Thanks, Ballin. I appreciate it. Yeah, so, I mean, some of these I'm going to have to see what's going on, but that's definitely not just a regular jigsaw.
Yeah, far from it.
And you can see its head there, too. It doesn't have, like, a typical stamp, so I don't know what happens with that, but, like, that OD is, like, this is freaking nuts.
ZTK saying it looks fire.
Fired, so that's probably an Orange Dream fire.
Oh,
Oh, that's
that one
fire. Yeah, that was my first guess. But then how clean it is, like with like almost no alien heads, I wasn't sure. But
Looks
Dad can throw those too. Sometimes we had a couple clutches last year where we got pins and stuff, and they were just like super clean. I don't know.
Yeah.
That orange is just like off the chain.
that one's a keeper no matter what.
Yeah, that's got to be like some high intensity stuff if it's just an Orange Dream. This one is like got some funky shape going on, so maybe that's like a Mojave OD fire. No, because this is a Mojave OD fire for sure. I don't know. I don't know. The pattern is all like really just kind of blown out on there.
Wait until you see the comment that pops up about the yellow snake. Should pop up here in a second.
Yeah, I see it. Oh yeah, it's a small fortune really, and surprisingly, nobody has offered me any money for that animal at all, which is just as fine because then I don't have to turn him down. But yeah, I like this.
Who's that was asking? Ball and Boas. We're just outside of Hartford.
That's crazy. I like that.
Please keep me updated. ZTK would like to be updated on Instagram on any ODs that we'll be releasing.
Sure, absolutely. I don't know. That's so definitely OD, like really bright OD. I would say that's at least OD Mojave. Possible fire too. I won't know until I can see the head. Again, I'm not too sure with these. They have the orange on the flanks for like Orange Dream, but $1. I don't know how I'm not gonna do that. Well, you're the first person to offer any money there, James. So thanks for that. Makes me feel really warm and fuzzy inside.
And you're also now the first person to be turned down.
Right. Thanks, ZTK. We appreciate it. I actually like doing these live streams. I'm gonna move this thing.
Yeah, it's great having the interaction with everybody.
Yeah, for sure.
Pull the lid off of this one again.
Yeah, you can do that and definitely get back in on some of those. They may look a little different. I can clean off my nasty green hands. So, I mean, I'm not surprised that visually the Mojave clutch looks like better initially. But I think we've yet to see the best that this cinnamon clutch is going to produce. Just because of the darkness, it's going to probably take a shed or two for all those stuff to really, really pop and come through. We're trading. Thanks, Flash Dragons. Appreciate it, man. Now, on a quick another note, while all you guys are on here, so warning to all you snake people that are producing and selling stuff online. I got railed this past week. I had sold a couple animals to an individual, and they received them, they loved them, and then they put a dispute through their credit card, and PayPal has proceeded to take the assets out of my account for that transaction. It is definitely very scam-ish. Like the conversation I had was with a Brandy Wheeler. That account has been closed, and the conversation was reported as abusive. So Facebook went and erased the conversation, so I have no historical information about them requesting purchase. The PayPal transaction was put through and paid by an A. Hyman, Hyman, out of Atlanta, Georgia. And the individual that signed for this package was an A. Hindman, which I have now learned is Andrew Hindman. And from my Facebook feed and a couple comments, they had this particular individual, I guess, is known for doing this. So, yeah, so part of it is my fault. I mean, if this account was you know, and I guess I was a little naive to this before it all started, but I think this account was probably a brand new account that was open for that, and I was just not in the process of going and verifying that, you know, it's a legit real person. The conversation seemed very much real. So part of that is my fault for not doing my homework and really making sure the person I was talking to was a legit person and had some history there. So I kind of blame myself a little bit, but going forward, we're going to be processing things a little bit different here, you know, and there's really no tried and true way around somebody just saying, yeah, it was an unauthorized charge and they reversed the money. So that is still an issue. But if I don't go through PayPal and I go through a bank, the bank may reverse the charges initially, but they will contact me, and it's not in favor of necessarily the buyer. So what I'm planning to do is any purchases that come through me is going to require, after conversation, and if there is any negotiation of price, we're going to require the individual to submit an email to us requesting purchase of the specific animal and for the agreed upon dollar amount. And in that same email, they'll put in, you know, their phone number, the shipping address, and then the email that they want attached to that label. So that way, going forward, I have a record of request of payment that cannot be erased or deleted on their behalf. And then after that, you know, if something gets reversed, then I'll end up probably just doing invoicing through Square, which we already use. And that way, if something happens, it goes back to the bank, and at least I have, you know, proof of request of purchase. I'll have you know, the shipping label, the signature on that, you know, for that package, and then the, you know, the payment transaction and that kind of thing. So I don't know. I think that's about the best I could do in that regard. Yeah. And again, I'm just learning really how screwed up all this is. I will say this though. I initially got the deficit in my PayPal account. When I called them and spoke to them directly, they did say that I had the buyer protection coverage, and they reversed the deficit while we were on the phone, which was good, so that at least I can still, you know, do business going forward in a positive manner, not working out of a negative, because I don't usually keep a lot of money in my PayPal. But you know, they're going to be going back and forth with the financial institution that is saying unauthorized charge, and that could take, you know, 30 to 60 days. So we'll just kind of see where that goes. But I don't know. So buyer beware. Andrew Hinman, A. Hyman, and Brandy Wheeler. I don't know. It's frustrating, but you know, some of it I guess is going to be kind of part of doing business. But you know, I don't know. Yeah, for sure. For the balls, absolutely. And I have all this is on this whole happenstance is on my Instagram. It is on my Facebook. It's everywhere I could. I think I even posted it out on my business page as well. I've got to find some of the not FBI, the FOBs. I think it's FOBs.
For
the inquiry pages or whatever.
Yeah.
I got to find some of those, and then I'll put everything out on those as well, so that at least it's all out there. You're welcome. You're very welcome. And yeah, definitely steer clear. And I guess from what I'm understanding, this guy it's not his first go around. I've asked some additional questions, and I'm waiting for the guy that said that to get back to me. So yeah, I do most of my stuff. I do actually shipping with James as opposed to shows.
Stay away from shipping.
You know, I just find that, you know, shows are, you know, you're really limited on the higher end animals and being able to sell and move them. So, but I'm excited about these two clutches. I think the cinnamon clutch will definitely prove out to be very cool once they come out and you know, shed and color up. There looks like there's some Firemons and some other stuff going on in there. And then this clutch over here definitely looks like there's some OD Fire, some ODs, and definitely the Mojave OD, possible Mojave OD Fire here. And yeah, so again, not a lot of genes really at play, but definitely hit, you know, some triples. Possibly the 4-banger there. We'll see what happens with that. That pattern is really like all over the place.
Yeah, we'll be doing an update video sometime this week. The Hidden Gene Woma Xanthic clutch just shed out.
Yeah,
so.
that clutch looks really good. So yeah, probably middle end of the week we'll do an update video on that clutch so you guys can see that. Hey Steph, thank you, and you guys are definitely welcome. So yeah, so look for that. And today was really last minute, and I appreciate all you guys jumping on, last second to check the cutting. With Matt's family having the baby and all the running around and stuff, I wasn't sure that we were going to get to this today, so it was good that this worked out. But yeah, definitely an update on that one. And then the GHI clutch is all shed out, so they'll be shedding pretty soon. So it won't be too much longer before we do that update as well.
And then also the Black Pastel clutch shortly after that.
They're all ghosted out too. So yeah, there's going to be a whole series of update videos. With those, though, I don't know that we'll do them live. We'll see. I'll kind of leave that up to you guys here. So if you want to comment either in here or in the comment section down below once the video stops, and let us know your opinion and what you'd rather see. Yeah, thanks for the balls. Take care. Yeah, we got some feeding to do as well. Yeah, but so make a comment down below or in this feed here and let us know what you think, if you'd rather see those update videos done live or if you want to see them as an edited video, which would be a little bit shorter and a little bit shorter. Probably not much, by the way I jabber on. But, yeah, but I think that about wraps this up for us too. Thanks everybody for taking a little bit of time out of your Sunday to spend it with us. We truly appreciate it. Thanks, Balling Boas. Appreciate the kind words. Thank you. And you guys have a great Sunday, and God bless.
One final look. All right, y'all take care.
Peace.